Pennsylvania. It's 7:06 Eastern Standard Time, and we have left the Trump rally earlier in Harrisonburg, Pennsylvania. We're now here at the Count the Vote after party with Biden, Harris supporters. Here at the Pennsylvania Convention Center, counting every vote. Okay, so we are live here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where everybody is counting their vote. Okay. And you guys, if you were watching live when we were earlier at the Trump rally, not a single person was wearing a mask. It is so refreshing to see masks being worn by people in protest. Even the babies are wearing a mask. Even the babies are wearing a mask. There you go, put the mask on. They have pizza here. They have tons of pizza. They were eating earlier. The crowd is out here just enjoying themselves, having a great night. It's a completely different feel than what we saw earlier today at the Trump rally. I'm excited to talk to these people, figure out why we are out here, what are we celebrating, what is everybody all happy about, and what does it mean to count the vote. I mean, obviously we understand what the actual words count the vote means. They got the babies out. And there is a counter protest across the street in the little arch over there. There are some Trump supporters that are screaming as loud as they can and they are being ignored. But hey, they're here. Let's see the millennials. I like the vibes. And
We just heard the Joe Biden is down 4,000 votes in Georgia.
4,000. So as they're doing a live feed of the votes being counted, at least now we know how many votes are in Georgia. Oh, these are the Trump supporters. It really doesn't bother me. We were talking to them earlier. What is everybody doing over here? So we're just watching them? Oh. I mean, they're inside of a barrier, protected, I'm assuming. This is their right, their constitutional right to protest. People are just watching them scream at one another. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely, I don't know. We see the National Lawyer Guild is here. Okay. It's crazy how many police are here compared to how many police were in Harrisburg at the Trump rally. We barely could find a cop earlier today at the Trump rally. And now it's not hard. It's very well seen. Now I'm wondering. Okay. All right. That's an interesting flight. You guys, there's over maybe 100 protesters here, enjoying themselves, having a good old time. Are you having a good old time?
Oh my god, I'm the happiest person ever, kind of.
Why is everybody out here?
So, basically, Trump wanted to stop the counting in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
So he sued for Pennsylvania to stop counting. And then Trump protesters came to intimidate the ballot counters to be like,
Are they still counting?
they're still counting, yeah.
And so where are the Trump people?
So most of them weren't. There's one left up front. Although I did hear that there's also bikers, I think Trump bikers, also on their way. So they a few of them showed up, 20 of them and they left, whatever. But we've got better art, better music, better people, we're having a greater time.
I was like, is this the because I hear them calling out numbers and telling us these people are up this amount of votes or these people are up this amount of votes.
Yeah.
And I was just wondering because I'm like, when I was just earlier in Harrisburg at stop the count rally.
Yes, exactly.
And I asked them why or what are you talking about when you say stop the counting? And they were just like, oh, we're talking about everybody's count. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, but if you stop the counting, how would it?
So it's wild, right? Basically, the Trump administration and Republican governors basically put in place a law that said in some states they couldn't start counting the mailed-in ballots until election day. And also, on top of that law, they also said if it came in after election day, you can't count it. I mean, it's straight up voter disenfranchisement, straight up voter suppression. I mean, all this stuff, it's all voter suppression.
I like it. I'm glad that everybody's out here, everybody's expressing themselves.
Right now. It's beautiful.
And I was just like, how long is everybody going to be out here for?
I think at least a few more hours. the party. This was a pizza and stuff. So.
I know, the pizza's depleted. Let me tell you, they
Oh,
ate it.
no.
They tore it up already. They ate it so quickly. I'm not even mad at them because if you're out here, you're burning your energy and dancing your butt off.
Yeah.
I totally get it. So I'm glad that people are out here. It's like a form of protest, you know?
Exactly.
It's the ultimate form. So
Yeah.
have a great night.
Yeah.
Hey, they don't know about this West Indian vibe. They don't know about this. They don't got it. Don't hurt them. 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 Ow, ow, ow. Hey, shake it. Hey, 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 hey. They are just having a great party. Okay. They got a little rhythm over here. We didn't find the rhythm earlier, but we found the rhythm now. Hey. Look, when you ask people why they're protesting, you must ask the Trump supporter why protest as well. I don't know.
What up, Ashley, dude? I was so jealous that you were up there, dude. I had to look that shit up on the map. I was like, Harrisburg.
Yes. I don't know what just happened.
Well, it's good because I already interviewed this guy, so it's nice to see him interact.
Which guy? I don't know what's going on.
I never said nothing to you, Reed. I'm just keeping it 100 with you, dude. Keeping it a buck. I'm keeping it a buck. Fucking camel.
I don't want to yell. I want to know what the hell everybody's yelling about because I feel like people are just drunk.
With him?
I just want to know what they're out here for.
He's like a 16-year-old kid yelling at everyone because he has no fucking consequences. Like, I feel bad because he's impressionable as shit, and I know he doesn't really like think for himself, but at the same time, like, get the fuck out of here.
One side is having a party. The other side is having discussion.
Don't respect those people. They will protect them if they have to.
And the Trump
They don't
supporters are
respect
doing
them at all.
one-on-one, I guess, Q&A with people. But I genuinely don't understand what's going on over here. I heard that there's supposed to be more Trump supporters coming, but yeah, they're not doing anything over here but answering questions, which is kind of weird. And these people are probably drunk, which I don't like because it's not a good look. Yelling at people is not a good look when you're not even doing nothing. I need a teacher. Every time you know it's real. You know it's real. It's always a barricade.
Fuck you, police!
Look at her. They feeding it.
Also, just so you know, God's not real. God is not real.
They're inebriated, but
You can totally tell.
yes. That's why I wanted to know, what are you guys doing out here? Because I came out here and I saw that everybody was dancing, but then I saw you guys inside of this like little barricade. So I didn't know, were they attacking you guys earlier or doing something to intimidate you guys?
There's less people on this side than that side.
That's what I said. Is this for protection? Like, why is there like a...
I guess when they're arguing, when they argue, they don't know how to behave themselves. Because people can't just say, like, I didn't tell me something's this. Like,
I don't know why.
You know what I mean? Like, and he's just saying it to get around. I mean, people don't know how to behave anymore.
So if I'm gonna,
He knows how to behave.
all of them, but
So he knows how to behave.
So are you guys all here in counter-protesting against the count the vote?
Well, here's what happened. Basically, this whole area was full.
within 7
Okay.
days of the election, 60 million people have cast
police
their
are-
votes.
what they're
We
told.
confirmed the
They
fucking
were-
judge. All
People had to
McConnell's
move
fucking
because the
decrepit
6:30
ass.
news is going to go on.
I'm sorry, you're
You
laughing
think
at me
they
right
want
now.
to
I know you think I'm nuts, but make that make
I mean,
sense
think
to me.
about it.
Like,
Biden's
whatever
run
your
here, so
beliefs
you
are,
want
like,
to see Trump and
man,
Biden.
maybe it'll
You want to see
but
Biden.
the election process
See,
holds
it's
up.
stuff like that you start to
That's
think
not
that's
fucking
you're like,
fair.
I don't like being manipulated.
So did they leave because they only wanted to see the Biden supporters?
Yes.
Wow.
For the 6:30 news.
So were they told to leave?
Everyone
Yes.
did not vote by
By
mail.
the protesters or by
Yes.
the...
The Trump protesters are the only ones that remain to
What
leave.
I'm saying is like,
They cleared the area.
Who enforced them?
The city goes down. No, listen,
I know.
I'm serious. When we had a rally saying to try to open up the city back in May, the city shut it down by Chestnut Street.
I respect that. I
So
respect that.
like nobody came around City Hall.
Maybe
They
maybe
didn't
I
show
like
the
you.
part of
You don't like mine, but that's all right. That's all right.
At Chestnut Street, you know what I mean?
So you guys stood, even though they didn't clear the other people down, you stood your ground.
Yeah, because it's your right to do those things.
Exactly, because we just came from the Stop the Vote rally in Harrisburg.
Okay.
And so we were there with, it was
Voters are voting by
10
mail.
times more Trump supporters.
Oh, yeah.
They were freaking dancing, and it damn near looked like this.
But see, I don't believe in anyone being nasty.
I know you're recording and it's fine.
No, I was talking about it. I remember having it. There's some people that like didn't want to hear anything, but there were most people that were open and wanting to talk about it and have open dialogue. And that's why I was even coming here, because I'm like, I want to have an open dialogue and hear what you guys are talking about. What is the reason you're out here, not just yell, because I don't see the...
I mean, we're walking through the crowd.
There's also
But I'm not giving you a dirty look.
That's how I felt
I was
earlier.
trying to be funny. I was going to vote for Biden. Guess what? A year and a half ago, I started to pay attention. I keep telling people, I'm an independent. I was growing up a Democrat.
Like, there's a lot of things that have been kind of
You gotta give people credit when they do something good, even if you don't like the way they say it. You don't like the way Trump says it? Okay, I get it. Because I used to be turned off. But if you get pissed, that experience. Because like, think about it. Some of this shit, if you get pissed at, like, look at it. Anybody who gets
I very much disagree with you, but you've been very nice to
you can't do it for decades. You're telling me this man who everybody hates is able to get people to come together and say, let's work out our differences? Like, you gotta start to look at bigger things that people don't want to acknowledge. You ever go out with somebody that everyone hates in school and they do something good? Nobody wants to give that person credit. Because everybody has this perception of, we don't like your reputation. Okay, that doesn't mean that somebody's not still interested in doing the right thing. Maybe he grew a lot more thinking it was one thing, and then he got in there and he said, you know what? I mean, we have the same representatives for decades and decades, and they're not making any progress. Do you really think we should have relations issues in America? If you think of the 60s and the 80s and everything we've been through, we should be past all this.
But that's one thing that you brought up. You said like the racial issues that happened. Do you remember when the Central Park 5, Trump put out that big flyer about them and was talking about them, and he was saying disgusting things about those boys?
But here's the thing. I go back to the original, and I watch the entire... See, I don't watch the media anymore. The media edits... I'll tell you what it was. The kids down in Kentucky, up until the kids in Kentucky, hands down, I wanted Biden to beat Hillary Clinton. That's how much of a Biden fan I used to be. I wanted him over Hillary 4 years ago. When you watch those kids come up from Kentucky, everybody thought that kid's such a snot-nose. Look at him. He had such a scruff on his face. Then you saw the entire video, and the video's like 45, 57 minutes long.
But this is about Trump and the exonerated 5 kids?
So what I'm saying is, when you start to look at the entire picture,
Not specific details. When we have to look at him as a general. You know how he had that whole thing where he grabbed women by the pussy. He has everything when he's talking about the exonerated 5. Like,
but can I say this? When they filmed that, right? Like, if you think you're off the camera, when you go to work, do you behave one way? Are you more politically correct to watch your tone? Do your volume, you know, like you have a different perception depending on what you do. But everyone knows, when you're hosting your girlfriends,
Look,
you sound a different way.
Random blue
So
wacky prove you wrong. Wow, you seem like you're really fucking good at your job.
They're more relaxed at home.
But here's the thing,
you have to
Car
change
boy over
because
there
it's
just
a
talking about
job.
absolutely
if they're
fucking
only
nobody.
showing, the media only shows one.
Has.
I want to see
I've
all
called them over a million times.
Not call somebody a junkie. Like on live TV, so I don't know anything. Why here's the thing: if your son battles drug addiction, why would you call? Why would you even reference junkie? They're all listen.
Always talking negatively about immigrants. They're always talking about negatively about other his life is too. Do you understand? Like, I'm telling you, it took me such a long time to get over. Do you see how his turnover rate in the White House? If Obama had the same turnover rate as Trump, they would be calling him all types of names. They would be calling him this, that, third. Say it again. If Obama had a turnover rate, you know when somebody goes in and out of an office, like you're getting fired, hired, fired out. Trump's administration has one hell of a turnover rate. He has literally damn near.
But what if he said to people, "I've had enough. You don't produce"?
But I say, if he can do damn near anything, right? And it's always an excuse or something that can validate.
But here's the thing: in politics in general, sometimes we give our brother-in-law's friend or our relative's job. We don't deserve the job. And
But that's not supposed to happen. That's actually against the law.
Because see, they don't have the same last name as you, and they get a job. They don't deserve the job. So then when they don't deserve the job, you can't get rid of them. You have to get rid of them. It causes a conflict. Sometimes we have too many people in jobs that they don't belong in the jobs. They don't deserve the salaries, but we don't get rid of them either. You know? And he's saying, I don't see the results. Bye. I mean,
but that's. I'm not saying that he doesn't have a reason.
As a business point of view of the job, and he's saying you're not producing results. You're done.
I'm not looking at it as if he's not producing results. He doesn't have the breadth.
But that's how he's looking at it.
I'm telling you, if I'm looking at it like every time Trump does something, there's always a validation. Even the way he handled the COVID crisis. Every single time that you can say anything about Trump, it'll always be justified. But if we look at it,
a politician. If he's not polished like a politician, you're angry.
So that's
but that's what it is. Everybody's angry that he's not polished like a politician.
But isn't that the job? If you're going for a job to be a politician and you're not a politician, what is the president of the United States?
He ran to be leader in command.
That is a politician, though.
No, that's the whole thing. How many? Do you think everyone we've ever had was always a politician that ran?
No, but like that's politics. Like you have to. That's like generalization.
They think they deserve to be the president. That's the difference. They think
Go away.
Go away.
Give me next.
Excuse me?
Can I get next in queue?
Listen to me. You had way too much to drink. I don't even know who let you up this far.
Can I get next in queue?
I'm going to say something nicely.
You don't want to talk to me, right?
I'm really not interested.
No, I think you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
But at the same time, politicians feel like it's their right. They're next in line. Like, I deserve this job. Why? Because you've been here the longest? My whole thing is you don't deserve to be here because you have been here the longest. What have you done?
That could be said about Trump. He's been in office for 4 years, and people are saying that.
You don't think he's done anything positive?
It's not that is he done anything positive. There's tons of things that Trump takes credit for that we know the Obama administration has been able to do.
I'm not saying, but that's the thing though. It all depends on what it is. You have to look at it. Like, give me an example that you think Obama definitely did that. Here we go. Obama sat there and said, look at all the jobs. And I said, you're right. You can look at it two ways. A lot of kids got jobs at Target. So yeah, you're right. The job market went up in Target. Or, part-time jobs. Or you can look at people who have full-time careers because I see a lot of kids who come through, they're living home. So where's all these jobs when we're in the Obama administration?
But literally, we're
working part-time jobs. They're not working careers. These kids, we want careers. People don't want part-time jobs where they can't afford not to live in their parents' house.
We know this.
Live with their mother at 30 years old.
We know this, but Obama inherited the recession. You know what I'm
saying? But that's the thing, though. They're getting part-time jobs, and everybody.
But he inherited the. Philly, right? But my point is, you're giving credit for Trump.
I'm from South Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Kennedy tried to put heroin injection sites 3 blocks from my house. Okay, it's a Democratic thing. During the news conference, they went on and on and on about South Philly having one of the highest overdoses. Okay, you've been in city council since 1992. You pulled 4 South Philly zip codes because people don't realize South Philly goes all the way up to Lombard Street. So when you pull zip codes, it's from the Navy Yard to river below Lombard Street. When you say South Philly, people are thinking the heart of the Italian, like below the Italian market. Like we have this huge drug epidemic. Do drugs exist in South Philly? Absolutely. Do ODs exist? Absolutely. Do they all exist around Broad Street? No. And we're not even in the right neighborhoods because we won't pull the actual locations where the ODs happen, how many happen, who confirmed that all this happened. No. Are you going to go put some heroin injection sites around 18th and Lombard? No. They're not going to have that up there. But you're going to go to the lower classes for the lower economic areas. Then you're going to turn around and add labels to it and then pin everybody against each other. We're over it. Over it. We're over it. We're just completely over it.
Yes, I heard you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yo, so one thing that I don't like when we are talking and we're asking direct questions and you start deflecting and not answering what I'm asking, it's kind of irritating. I understand the passion that everybody has, but some supporters just come better. Like, just come better. Earlier, remember, we were speaking to like philanthropists and they were telling us facts and we were like really learning some shit. That's what I want. But hey, now you gotta go back to the party. I can party up with my team. Bring big things. I'm here to Hey. And I'm answering my mouth. No bullshit. Okay. I wonder when they're gonna be bringing more people because I'll tell you right now, the Trump supporters did not come out tonight. They were here earlier. My man is on top of the truck. Okay, they ain't playing no games. Biden and Harris. Who's that? A little pretty ass man. Medics are out here, blocked up, ready for the worst. Yo, I love seeing when people are blocked up. Every coat. This is really, truly just a party, ladies and gentlemen. It is a glorious, glorious, glorious day of celebration. Oh, this is my jam. Oh, hey. Toast. Hey, 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 hey. Blessings of the righteous. But thank God for his earnings. Hey, I got the two of these, I must. Blessings of the righteous. What's a toast for the friends? Hey, 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 hey. The toast is being cut of tea. Hey, hey. The hello brother, out the brother. It makes me really yo. You're not getting it right, friend. Got to the journey, the earnings, and up to the nuts. And gratitude is a must. That's his father, right, Johnny? And what's the toast in his friends? Get it. Oh, look at this big birdie. Whoever this big birdie is. It's scary ass. What are you? That's not the Cookie Monster, right? I don't know who that is. I wonder when they're gonna make another announcement to let us know what's going on. You know that
Everybody gotta go to work tomorrow.
huh?
Gotta go to work tomorrow.
I don't even know how long this gonna last.
I left my house today down here.
When did you come down here?
I left my house at 5:30.
Damn, you been dancing for that long?
I got Columbia Cup surgery, so I don't go back to work to maybe March.
Good.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Exactly. I don't give a damn. That's what I just came. I'm originally from New York. Westchester, though. Westchester. See, this is why I don't know. I know, but it's cool. I still hold 914 down, and I don't care what nobody says. So thank you. Thank you. Okay.
We stand there, we just started talking.
No, that's how it is. Like, literally, that's how it is. Like, I seen me, I was okay. Because I knew that everybody was out here talking about count the vote. So I don't know if they even counted it yet.
They came up and said Gordon 4,000, he needs a couple more. They're tagging over here though, but the what's the name people, his daughter here though. Some daughter's here.
Some daughter's here? Where's she at?
She inside the building, she came out here earlier to pictures with everybody.
Oh, she's inside the building.
She's out here earlier. They just party till 7 o'clock. They supposed to came over here to City Hall earlier and protest over there. I don't know where everybody at. They been partying over there all night.
Yeah.
They got the Democrats, they got the Democrats in the middle.
That's crazy. Well, it is intriguing. I did not know it. They got mad kids out here. I like that. They have a lot of kids out here. This is the farthest I've ever seen the cops away from us. Wow. Telemundo is out. So we're gonna be here. I think there is something else going on in another location. I want to see, because I see choppers in the sky somewhere else. Sometimes they just do that to make you go to another location and get you away from them, but if there is, just antagonizing
Get on
her.
the Stairmaster!
They're just antagonizing him. I don't know. This kid is a 16-year-old child. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Yeah, you're here. Where are you from? How long did you get here? Did you go to Philadelphia County? I bet fucking not.
They are really upset at them. Like, I don't know. Like they owe them money.
Give me one good thing you've done. I'll leave you alone.
There's a new guy.
I know you see me. Give me one good thing he's done. Give me one good thing he's done. I'll leave you alone. I'll discuss with you. You know I'm not gonna flip out. I talk to you. I can be way rude. I'm rude, but I'm not the worst. I'm doing way more rude to you than I have. I'll at least talk with you. Yeah, so alive, but then I'll fucking mad with you.
I see they have a megaphone. I wonder if they've been saying anything. I haven't heard anything. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, love. World Town. World Town.
Let me see it vibrate. But when it's over, you gon' need to burn. I'm gonna make you think your back low and the pound of real flag, just like the
somebody, she is a beauty. Every section, really and truly. Say good care of me, I miss her Judy. Right, right, right. Night and day. Hey, 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 hey. Hard, Everybody's walking around having a flower being given to them. I wonder if they're gonna be doing a ceremony or something, but it's good to see high spirits in the air. It's good to see a positive vibe around. Really appreciate. You see some of the medics saying down, because it ain't a spicy night. It ain't a spicy night. Oh, but the DJ out here is playing this thing. You see more police presence around the corner. Tons of bike cops. Chilling. They just saying down, they bored. Bored. No mask, no. No mask, no. Jesus. It's like you be in the crowds got the mask up, and then you go outside the crowds, please don't got the mask up. People always think that it's the protesters that don't be wearing the masks. As you saw, people going around with hand sanitizer. People got their mask up. It's a completely different feel on the inside compared to the perimeter. And the police are supposed to be keeping us safe. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 7:50 Eastern Standard Time, and we are here live at the Philadelphia Convention Center. Where, if she's still in there, Joe's daughter's son. Y'all gotta leave that man out alone. Y'all are terrible. Y'all are terrible. All I know is that it's too close to call, ladies and gentlemen. So we gotta hold it down a little bit. We cannot react. Not dancing. That's burning calories. That's different. I'm allowing them to do that. But earlier when we were hearing them telling them to stop the count, that just didn't make no sense. So until the counting is over, just hold your horses. You're gonna find out who the president is. But Philly downtown is beautiful. Can we talk about it? The CCTV I have is ridiculous. But other than that, it is beautiful downtown in Philly. It really is. I smell a lot of food and I'm really, really hungry. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to wrap up this live and come back when some things are exciting and happening. I'm going to go verify to find out if there's a second protest and where that location actually is. Until then, stay dangerous. And I'll holler at y'all.